Hi everyone, I hope you all safe and healthy with your family and friends. In this video, we are going to learn about 11th Standard Accountancy, Chapter 4, Ledger, Exercise Sum 7. Give the journal entries for the following transactions and post them to cash account and sales account. The transactions are given here. First transaction is 2017 August 10 sold goods and check received but not deposited rupees 30,000. What are the accounts are affected? There are two accounts are affected. What are they? Sales account and cash account. How do you say this is the cash account? Even though they give the information check received, this is not the bank account because the check not deposited into bank. So this transaction is the cash transaction. Okay, we consider this is the cash transaction. So when you made sales, your revenue increases, right? So your revenue account increase. Whenever your revenue account increase, it is to be credited. So sales account to be credited. Okay, so when you made sales, cash comes into your business, right? So when cash account increases, you debited the cash account. So the journal entry is cash account debtor to sales account. The second transaction is occurring on August 14, sold goods on credit to Gopi rupees 12,000. So what are the accounts are affected? There are two accounts are affected. What are they? Sold goods means sales account and Gopi account. When you made sales to Gopi, that time Gopi didn't made any payment. Okay, but he promised to you he will pay later. So Gopi is our debtor. Whenever debtor account increases, you debited the debtor account. Okay, who is our debtor? Gopi is our debtor. So we debited the Gopi's account. Okay, then you made sales, right? Whether it is credit sales or cash sales, whenever you made sales, your revenue account increased. So whenever your revenue account increased, you credited the revenue account, which means you credited the sales account. So the journal entry is Gopi's account debtor to sales account. The third transaction is August 20 received cash from Gopi rupees 12,000. So received cash means cash comes into your business. So cash account increased, you debited the cash account. From whom you received the cash? From Gopi you received the cash. So Gopi's account credited. So the journal entry is cash account debtor to Gopi's account. Then what are the accounts we are going to post on the ledger account? They clearly given here, cash account and sales account. Okay, so in journal entry, how many cash accounts are occurring? Cash transactions appears here on 10th August and 20th August. There are two cash transactions are appeared in the journal entry. So we are going to post the cash account on ledger. So we open the cash account. So when did cash account occurs? On August 10, 2017, August 10. Okay, so which side cash accounts appear? On debit side. What we do? We go to ledger account under the cash account, go to debit side 2017 August 10. What is the opposite account from the cash account? Sales account is the opposite account from the cash account. So what we have to write? We have to write to sales account. How much rupees? 30,000 rupees we entered here. Okay, under the cash account. Then when did another cash transactions occurs? It is on August 20. Okay, on which side cash account shows? On debit side. What is the so we go to debit side under the cash account. What is the date? 20. We dated 20. what is the opposite account from the cash account? Gopi's account is the opposite account from the cash account. So we enter to Gopi's account. How much rupees? 12,000 rupees. We entered 12,000 rupees on amount column. If any cash transactions are appears in the journal entry, there are two cash transactions or appear on the journal entry. We posted the two cash transactions on the ledger account. Okay, what we do now we are going to find which side has the higher value. Of course, debit side has the higher value. How much rupees? 30,000 plus 12,000, 42,000. So what we do now, the both debit and credit columns are to be total, and the totals will be equal. So we have to total to 42,000 and 42,000 on debit and credit in the amount column equally. Then the difference amount is to be placed in the amount column of the lesser total. Which side has the lesser value? Credit side has the lesser value. What we do, the difference amount has to be entered in the credit side. Okay, how much rupees? 42,000 rupees. So we entered 42,000 rupees in the amount column of the credit side. So what is the accounts we have to write here? We have to write here against the differences by balance carried on. This is the closing balance of the cash account. What date we have to mention here? Last day of the accounting period we have to mention here, because we are closing the cash account only. We have to write the last day of the accounting period, that is August 31 is the last day. We entered here in the date column by balance carried on 42,000. Then the difference amount has to be brought down to the opposite side, will enter below the total. Okay, for what we write for the 42,000, we have to write to balance brought down September 1. This is the next accounting period for the cash account. Next accounting period of the opening balance of the cash account rupees 42,000. Okay, balance brought down means opening account. So we posted the cash account. Then what account we have to post on the ledger? Sales account. Okay, before we are going to post the sales account on ledger, how many sales transactions are appear? We will check how many sales transactions are appear in the journal entry. The first transactions has the sales transaction, and second transaction also has the sales transaction. So we are going to post these two sales transactions in the ledger account. So first what we do, we have to write the name of the respective name of the account on the top middle, that is sales account. We will open on the top middle on the ledger book. Okay, we opened it, we written it. Okay, then what we do, we have to find when did sales transactions occurred. It is occurred on 2017 August 10. On which side sales account appears? On credit side sales account appears. So what we do, we go to credit side under the sales account dated on 2017 August 10. What is the opposite account from the sales account? Cash account is the opposite account from the sales account. How much rupees? 30,000 rupees. So what we do, we have to write by cash account 30,000 rupees enter in the amount column. Then to find what is the next sales transaction, when did it appears? It is occurs on 14th August. Okay, so sales account is on credit side. What is the opposite account from the sales account? Gopi's account is the opposite account from the sales account. So we go to credit side dated on 14 by Gopi's account 12,000 we entered on in the amount column. Okay, so now we find which side has the higher value. Of course, credit side has the higher value. How much rupees? 42,000 rupees. So now the both debit and credit columns are to be total and the total will be equal. So we enter 42,000 on the both debit and credit side. We entered it on the amount column. Then what we do, which side has the lesser value? Credit side has the lesser value. So we balance it only. We write 40. We enter 42,000 on the this is the difference value. Okay, 42,000 differences between the debit and credit. So the difference value we have to enter in the amount column. What account we have to write for the 42,000? That is August 2017 August 31 to balance carry down. Write against the 42,000, because by to balance carry down is the closing balance of the sales account. August 31 is the closing balance. That means last day of the accounting period of the sales account. So we closed the sales account. Then what we do, we have to carry that the difference value brought down to the opposite side. Enter below the total. We entered 42,000 below the total. For what account we write against this 42,000? We have to write September 2017 September 1 by balance brought down. This is the next accounting period of the opening balance of the sales account. Okay, sales account posted. So we posted cash account and sales account on the ledger book. If you have any doubt, comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.